Good afternoon, everyone. I am State Representative Krajewski of the 188th District, and I want to start off by just sharing a little bit of a story, which is that when we in the State House came to vote on the impeachment resolution last week, I talked to my colleagues, and I told them about how this vote, this issue, right, this circumvention of Philly's democracy is very personal to me. Because before I was a state rep, as many people in this room know, I was an organizer.
That's right.
I was a community organizer. I was an organizer to get this man elected,
That's right.
along with many people in this room, right? Right? All of us in this room, people who are not in this room, people who are in the communities, we had countless conversations with folks in our community about what would it look like to reimagine the way we think about safety and justice. Right? What would it look like to actually give our young people a real chance at not getting ensnared in the juvenile justice system? Right? We had countless conversations, the advocates, the unions, the volunteers, the political organizations. We all fought, right, and organized our communities to get DA Krasner elected not once, but twice. And what we are seeing is Republicans trying to reprimand us for even thinking to dream that there can be a different system, right? That is what this is. This is not about the actual safety of Philadelphia. This is not about them actually trying to use a real legal process. This is them trying to say that we cannot actually dream and reimagine the real version of safety that we know our black and brown and our working class communities deserve. That's right. Right? That's right. Yeah. And the reason I know that, and the reason I know this isn't about safety, there's many reasons, but I'm going to lay out three as to why I'm really clear that this sham is actually not about the safety of Philadelphia. One, we know for years that Republicans have not made any kind of actual action on the things that would make Philadelphians safe.
That's right.
Right?
So true.
We know that Republicans for years in governing power have not actually given Philadelphians a livable wage that they deserve, right? A path to labor jobs that can actually provide the kind of economic stability that they deserve, right? So that we don't have these cycles of crimes out of poverty that continue to devastate our communities, right? Two, they haven't decided to actually give our schools the kind of funding and infrastructure that they deserve, giving our young people an actual chance to learn, right? We can go on and on and on about the policies that Republicans have failed to actually implement to make sure that our communities are safe, right? Reason number two, for folks that looked at the impeachment process and the report that they came out with, to me, that was more of an indictment on police accountability than our district attorney, right? Right? You know, record low clearance rates. Right? Not actually trying to do the work to keep our community safe. There are real recommendations there about things that can be done that had nothing to do with Larry. Right? To actually address crime and safety in this city. And the third reason that I know this isn't about safety is that they brought this up after they got whooped. Right? After they got whooped in this election. Right? So let's be clear about what this is, right? This is them trying to be a cornered animal, right? Trying to make as much noise, kicking and screaming out the door as they can. This is not actually about the real safety of Philadelphia. This is not about our democracy, right? This is them trying to not go out silently, right? But we know, right, when the state and the Democrats have control of this House, right, that we will actually implement the things that Philadelphians deserve. We will implement a livable wage. We will implement housing as a human right. We will implement education, right? Real education and real funding that our public schools deserve. And so I'm really thrilled not to just be here in defense of our duly elected DA and all of the folks who fought to get him here and to work with his office, but I'm also here to say that once we move on past this, we want to fight for the things that we deserve. All right? Thank you.
Thank you so much.